Hello interwebs, it's me again. Now today I'm going to show you how I do a kawaii makeup look. I did a Wednesday Addams look for Halloween. This one you can do every day if you want. You can do it anytime you want. It's anime inspired. It's kawaii or anime inspired. It depends on how you look at it, but it is very much anime inspired. For my base, I mixed L'Oreal Pro Glow. I recommend this a whole ton if you want a glowy, nice foundation that looks like skin. But I had to mix it because I'm pale as fuck with NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop, which is more matte. But it looks more satin and it will stay. So it's still glowy and it'll stay because this bitch needs stuff to stay. All day today. Every day. Okay. Alright. Let me pop my camera up. Hopefully you can see me. Can you see me? Or am I John Cena right now? Am I Cena-ing? Yeah, I'm Cena-ing. Damn it, my powder fell. I'm not using any powder today, but it fell. Perfect. Thank you, Lip Products, for sandwiching my stuff together. Okay. First things first that I always do is brows. If I can find my brow product now, if it's not fucking buried. Yeah, it's buried. Why? In the fuck? No! Stay! Stay! Okay. Because I tinted my hair purple, which I don't know if you can notice, it looks black in most lights, but I used the Midnight Amethyst from Splat, and it looks really good in sunlight, as well as, like, artificial lighting, but not in this lighting, because it's very, damn it, yellow-toned. Another lip product fell. Oh, brother. This is my stains basket, so forgive me. If you will. But I'm thankful for Essence because they made a cheap purple brow product. This is the Vibrant Shock Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. You can do natural brows with your colored hair. I've seen people do that and it looks fine. But I kind of like the colored brow look with my colored hair. So I feel like an anime character with this color hair, though, because it's so black but so purple at the same time. It's like that color scheme when they're trying to make black look darker than it actually is in anime. But I'm not turning full Kagami now. If I do, I'm more Tsukasa today. Those of you who don't get that reference, it's from Lucky Star, a favorite anime of mine. If you're wondering what's on my nails, the orange color, I'm not trying to flip you off, is Sushi for Two by Julie G, and the green color is Wasabi with You from Wet n Wild. Yes, I am that much of a fucking weeb that I get things that remind me of Japanese culture that are nail polishes. One of these days I'm going to do a products video that I bought just strictly for the names. I mean, seriously, I'm going to do that one day. I mean, look at that brush. It's just that perfect little brush for your brows. It's perfecto. The only problem I have with it is it has glitter in it. which I think is weird for a brow product, but I deal with it because it's such a good shade and matches my hair. The purple in my hair already. Anybody else happy that Dragon Ball Super is finally back on Toonami? Because I sure am. That 2-week break just kind of fucked me over. Because I was like, dude, come on. I want my Super. Because I have a timer on my phone for 11 so that I don't miss it. And I'd wake up thinking, oh, Dragon Ball's on. For the past 2 weeks. And no. Well, I didn't get to watch it New Year's Eve. The New Year's thing. Because I forgot, and I kind of knew, so I do watch the promos, but at the same time, it's like, fuck me, I don't want to deal with this. Okay. Now, am I going to use eye primer today? No. Why? Well, I found out with the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop, and the Pro Glow combined, or just the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop, I can just use it as an eye primer. So, if need be, if you use like a mattifying foundation and you don't have any primer, you can do that. Or you can use concealer. That's something I used to do when I was younger, and it used to crease on me when I was more oily, though. So, if you're more oily, I recommend getting a good primer. A great one from the drugstore that you can just readily pick up is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus in this little white tube. Or if you're willing to go online, just to be cheaper, get AOA Studio. It works great. Okay. Now I need to go grab some brushes. Because I'm trying to make sure I don't have to clean brushes for a little bit. Okay. You back up. No. There we go. Yeah, you can see the purple a little bit, but not that much. If you're wondering what brushes I'm using the AOA Studio, yet again, foam ink brush set. First things first, I'm going to put something very glittery and shiny on my eyelids. Now, for lids, I recommend either of these two color pop shadows if they still exist. If not, you can use any highlighter you want, any shimmery shade you want. But I'm using these two because they're very shimmery and nice. The first one is Birthday Wish. I think this was limited edition, but I wore it at Christmas. Because Christmas is Jesus' birthday. And I wore it on my birthday. I got it for my birthday. It's called Birthday Wish. It's a Super Shock Ultra Glitter. The glitter doesn't get on your eye, underneath your eyes. These are great. And the other one is another Ultra Glitter in Glitterati, which is more of a silver. So I have a rose gold and a silver. I'm going to go with the more silver again today, because I wore this yesterday and I got my best friend said I look older, but I don't care if I look older. Honestly, I mean, I'm only 23. But use it with your finger to get the most opacity. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? I mean, look how pretty that is. It's like a white gold. And it's very shimmery. So it adds that little, that boop you want. I'm adding another shade on top of it to make it a little bit less silver and more gold. And that is Ice Latte from L'Oreal. These are also great shimmery shadows. Don't Don't throw this away. If you do, you're screwed. It'll dry out. Make sure to close them tightly too so that they don't dry out. They're kind of like a pigment, pressed pigment, but they can dry out if you don't have the stopper and stuff. I found out from a YouTuber I watch. I forget who though, so I think it was Jessica Braun. Or Jam Beauty 89, however you know her. I know her as both, so. Okay. Next, I'm going to take like a taupey shade into the crease. I'm actually using a brow powder. Yeah, that's something a lot of people are going to say, what the hell, Hannah? What are you doing? That's for your brows. Well, listen, if you're as pale as me and you're trying to add depth into your eye look, a good thing to get is a brow powder. Eye look or face look, honestly. One that I found out from the Tayla, and I swear by this shit, is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit in Light. I've hit pan on this thing. Yeah, it tells you how much I love it. I have hit pan, and it works really well. It's very natural. It doesn't look like a fake crease, which is what we need to do. It needs to look as neutral and natural of a crease as possible. But not too natural. We're going to obviously add a little bit more than this, but I'm just adding this in for now. It's like a transition. Next, I'm adding some bronzer into my crease as well, just to add just as much dimension. Or you can use an eyeshadow, which I'm thinking about doing. Shall I do that? I'm going to use, this is old. Don't recommend using old makeup, but I use what I use. I'm awful like that. I don't, until it smells bad or until I can't disinfect it and use it anymore, I don't throw it away. But this is Clinique's Pink Chocolates. I'm going to use the darker shade in that duo, which is like a dark chocolate shade. And run that into the crease. See? Now I'm not going to put an outer corner shade because the point of this is to make your eyes look bigger. The bigger your eyes look, the better. Obviously, because if you've watched anime, their eyes are huge. Their eyes are fucking huge. So, there's that. Next, this is new to me, but that's because I ran out of my other black eyeliner. Finally. If you take care of your eyeliners long enough, they can last you forever. I used a Physicians Formula one for at least 2 years, and it finally dried up. Yeah, so there's that, if you're wondering. But this is the CoverGirl Intense Black Intensify Me Liquid Eyeliner. Now, you can draw a wing or you can do a puppy eye. I did a puppy eye yesterday, so I'm doing a wing. So go close to your lash line, as close as you can to your lash line. Now with the puppy eye, you go straight down. This looks sort of like a puppy eye without the wing yet, so I'm showing you how a puppy eye would look. This is the cat eye, which it's a little long for my taste. So I'm going to take a makeup remover wipe. I'm going to show you a trick of mine. I take a makeup remover wipe. The Neutrogena ones are the best. They're a little expensive, but they're the best. And I go right where I don't want to be anymore. Intensify. I mean, it does rub your foundation away, but if you're me and you match it very well to your skin, and you can blend in the foundation around the problem you made with your finger. And see? Okay. Now for the other eye. But you see what I did. Okay, so Now my wings are as even as I'm probably going to get them. So y'all know how to do a cat eye. Alright, easy, right? Well, it's not as easy as it looks. I tried my best, but the best thing that I've seen for beginners and for myself is a pen. I recommend that. I tried it, but it's not as black as I'd want it to be. So I'm going to grab my liner brush, and a black eyeshadow is what I normally would do. However, this actually doesn't look too bad. Now that I see that it's drying down a little bit darker than it looks, so that's good. Next is the important part that makes your eyes look huge. White eyeliner. Now, I'm using a cult favorite, NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. You can also, but most makeup brands make a white or a nude eyeliner. If you're going for something more dramatic, go for white. If you're looking for something more subtle, go for a nude. Just put the white right in your waterline. I look a little crazy right now, but that's because my eyes look huge, don't they? Alright. Next thing is to do what I did yesterday, is a glittery egg yosel. I don't have a teardrop eyeliner, so I actually used a glitter eyeliner from Profusion that I got with a palette, but it dried weird and it felt really crepey and icky under my eyes. So I'm using today, sorry, the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Parfait Pink. Was going to use that, but it fell and wanted to be a dick. Good thing I have a spare. You don't even see it, but that's because I don't want you to see it unless you're in the sunlight. Or artificial lighting, because I have therapy today. So okay, next is the face. Very easy to do the face for kawaii makeup or K-pop inspired makeup, or anime inspired makeup too, which, I mean, it's all very similar, very meshy, is blush and highlight. So one of the things I'm going to do to make my face appear even more satin shiny is I'm going to take a illuminizer or a very natural highlighter and apply it like as a finishing powder all over my face. Down the center of my nose, chin. You can use an illuminating powder if you would like, but it's easier to find natural highlighters for me. See how glowy my face looks now? It's not glowy yet, but it's very glowy. So it's it's getting there. Next is blush. Two of my favorites from the drugstore are, if you can find this online, get it, is the Wet n Wild Don't Flutter Yourself Baked Blush. It's a dupe for orgasm for good reason. It's also very shimmery, so that's a good one. And because we're trying to do something more natural, very natural on the face, is the Princess Daiquiris from Wet n Wild, their ombre blush. That's also a great one. Choose something like a pink or a peach. I'm mixing a pink and a peach because that looks the most natural on me. Remember to smile when you put on your blush so that you can get it right here and up. If you don't smile when you do your blush, you're doing it wrong. No. I mean, I do it because that's what I was taught. There used to be a really pretty hummingbird imprinted on there, but because I've used it so much, it's gone. Perfect amount of blush. Alright, now for highlighter. My favorite step of all. Okay, no it's not, but I love highlighter. I'm a freaking maniac when it comes to it. Okay. For highlighter, as I mentioned before, it's good to go for more natural looking things. So I'm going to go with a white for me because that's as pale as I am. And I'm using Wet n Wild's Diamond Lily. It's silver, but it comes off more white. So there's that. As a base highlighter, because I always mix my highlighters to make them even more blinding. I mean, look at that. Look at it. It's perfectly nice, isn't it? I'm bringing out my eyeliner so that if I got any highlighter on my eyeliner, I can fix it. Jenny had to use my angled brush. Use that under my brows, bitch. So I can get highlighter up there. Through my brows and in my inner corners, which again, another trick to make your eyes look bigger. I Plus, if you use highlighter under your brows, it really accentuates them and makes them more natural looking if you're me. Because I have very straight brows, so that's an arch. Which isn't always a bad thing. Alright, next up I'm using another Wet n Wild highlighter that I absolutely love, which is Blossom Glow. because this is more intense, more in your face, but it's a peach color. So it's a little bit more of like a natural sheen. But I'm not putting it in my inner corners or under my brow bone because I don't care if it doesn't match. I do that to mix the two together. Next, I check to see if there's any highlighter on my eyeliner. Now, last step that is very good for kawaii makeup that you can do is putting it across your nose if you really want to. I did that yesterday and I think it looked really cute. Very lightly, of course. Blend it in with your fingers. And there you go. Last step is mascara. I layered mascaras yesterday, and I normally do because I have not been able to find a dupe for my favorite. I have been able to find a dupe, but it's not waterproof. And I prefer waterproof mascaras because I have watery eyes sometimes. So, a dupe for the L'Oreal Miss Manga is the Joa Ice Cream Volume and Define Mascara in the green tube. It looks very similar, doesn't it? But I have not been able to find a Miss Manga dupe that isn't waterproof. That is waterproof. So if you find one, let me know. Ooh. I poke myself in the eye. Yeah, you can still see the black. Fuck. Can anyone believe me that that's the first time I've poked myself in the eye with a mascara wand? Because it is. Only 23. God just gave me a good idea of what to do. Boom, boom. Master. Then I layer over top of it any type of waterproof mascara that you have. Layer on top of it. Now what I'm going to use over top of it is a favorite waterproof of mine. And then I'm going to put, I finally found a mascara I can use on my bottom lash line. If it will come out for me. Which I have to order online because they don't sell Max Factor near me. I know, it's crazy. They're starting to sell Max Factor again in stores here in America, but I don't see it anywhere around me. So if you live in Southern Maryland, order the shit. If you don't live in Southern Maryland, go get it at your local drugstore. Man, my eyes look good. Is the Max Factor Masterpiece HD Mascara in the gold tube. And I need to redo that wing because it's not as dark as I want it to be. There it is, because it looked very gray in the viewfinder. For sealing in my non-waterproof mascara, I'm using L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This is great, but although I think it's what replaced the Miss Manga. Ooh. Six. Ooh. Now, if you can do bottom lash mascara, it's important to do with this look. If you can't, it's okay. Sorry for all the silence. I really don't know what to talk about today while I do my makeup, because normally if I talk while I do it, I fuck up. Boogie back, da, 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 da. Boogie back. Now, I normally would have curled my lashes, but I forget all the time. So if I forget to do that, just do it, please. Don't follow every YouTuber's words exactly. Even if it's a tutorial and you're trying to learn, use some of your own knowledge and what you know works best for you. See how much of a difference that makes? Next, certainly about next 2 steps or last minute steps that I always use is I use an eyelash comb for in between my eyelashes after I do my mascara to get any clumps out, as well as to separate them a little bit and make them more, excuse me, floofy. And we're done. Look how sumptuous these lashes look. Alright, you can apply falsies if you're good with them. They hate me. They hate me. So I'm not going to apply any. Last but not least is setting spray. A favorite of mine from the drugstore that you can finally get a big size of is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. Get the big size. It's worth it. It's $6 as opposed to $3. It's about, I mean, it's $4. It's $6 as opposed to $4. So it's $2 more, but it's worth it. Now find yourself like a woman and hate. I say, woman, you look so freaking wonderful. Thank you. Alright, now for lips. For lips, choose like a lip tint or something that's like a stain if you would like. If you want to be more K-poppy, I would recommend the Revlon Kiss Cushion Revlon on Kiss Cushion Lip Tint. It's very nice. This is in the shade, if I remember correctly, High-End Coral. This is a very good color. Or just pick a pink or a peach or coral. Those kind of colors are very much in the kawaii / anime / Korean beauty scene. So pick something like that. Another good color for that would be Peach Fuzz from from L'Oreal. Or if you're looking for a more, but don't go for anything that isn't more shiny or tintish. That's a very big thing. Another good one is, that's Yas. I don't want Yas. Where's Princess? Is Princess from AOA Studio again, and their Wonder Metal liquid lipsticks. Or there's always Oh My Dolly from the Liquid Catsuit or Coral Corruption. Or there's always News Peach, which I love a lot too for stuff like this if you're looking for a liquid lipstick option. But go for something that's more in that color family to be more authentic. So today I'm going to actually do do a mix of 2 lip tints of mine. The Peri Para Paris Tint This is the milky tint in the old packaging. That with the Revlon and a gloss today. See how cute that looks? I mean, seriously, it looks amazingly cute. And then for gloss, I'm using Girl Power from Diamond Lip Gloss from AOA Studio again. And this is the finished look. All you gotta do now is let your hair down, hit your freak flag fly, and let your hair down. And yes, I do not look like an anime character besides my hair. But I look as close to one as I can without circle lenses or false lashes. Because I don't know how that would work with my glasses. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed everything today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to be yourself, be happy, and always be whoever you want to be. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. All right, bye.